the brand new Lucario EX and Ampharos EX battle decks. Let's go. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon fans. Welcome to another PlaySkape Games video. It's wonderful for you to be here with us on this fortuitous day. Remember, there's only now 3 weeks to go until the big MCM London Comic Con at the Excel Centre. Please, come check us out. We'll have our table there selling all sorts of wonderful goodies, including probably this Lucario EX and Ampharos EX battle decks. Not sure they're league battle decks. I think they're just EX battle decks, because this style of battle deck is like brand new to is brand new, because before obviously we had the V battle deck. So I'm super curious actually, because I've not even seen anyone open these. I'm going into these completely blind. Aside from the fact that the cards are now EXs instead of Vs, I'm super curious to see how they've changed it. Whilst we're on the subject, what was your favourite V battle deck? We had the Victini, the Gardevoir, the Mewtwo, all of those, the Blastoise and Venusaur. Of all the V battle decks we had over the past 2 years, please leave a comment below. Which one was your favourite? And also, are you Team Lucario or Team Ampharos? Obviously, Lucario is hitting Ampharos for weakness, but it's a bit awkward actually how they decided to include these two. I know they're quite popular, but like the fact that they're hitting. I guess we had the Blastoise and the Venusaur ones when we first got the EX battle, the V battle deck. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Oh god, there isn't really much space in here for the display. Okay, I'm going to take one of these out, and then we can actually see how the display looks. There isn't actually that much space for like the little pop-up display that goes in. I don't even know. Okay, it barely fits. Can we put the Ampharos back in there? Not really. Oh, that's a bit of a tight fit, but there we go. So that's how it would look on your shelf with the battle decks, which is really cool. I think they made it a bit more streamlined, because I think before you had both. Sometimes you'd have both decks on both sides. I think sometimes they didn't even come with like a beautiful display like this. So that's really cool. One for the Lucario and the Ampharos fans. So we're going to take out one of each of the decks. Unfortunately, that's stuffed right deep in there now. So we've got the Ampharos deck and the Lucario deck. I wonder if they thought Ampharos was going to be more popular, so they put it at the front of the displays. Who knows? So we'll check out the Ampharos one first. So this is what they look like. So before, obviously you used to have plastic on the front, and you could actually see the you could see the cards. If you want to see like the most recent battle deck that I reviewed, I'll put a link above, and you can see what the last V battle deck that I opened looks like. But yeah, they used to be able to see the cards, so maybe they're doing that to save on packaging. We'll take a closer look at this Ampharos EX, charges up and let loose. So the booklet, the deck, the playmat, the damage counters, pretty much seems to be the same contents wise as the the previous one. So let's open it up and check it out as the V battle decks. We're entering a new era now. We're in the Scarlet and Violet era. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to easily open these. Okay, so there's still plastic on the inside, so I don't know why they didn't keep the window at the front clear so you can actually see the card. Because people like to actually see the card. Because look how beautiful that is, guys. Look how beautiful the Ampharos EX is. And promo number 16, and probably along with the side of Lucario, the only place you're going to actually be able to get these cards for your promo collection is actually in the deck. Annoyingly, though, they replaced the, because they should have had like an Ampharos coin. Now it's just literally a EX coin, which is kind of sad, because I imagine now they're just going to use the same coin for all of the things. But maybe they were having an issue like printing new coins every time they made a deck, so maybe they just wanted to streamline it, and because you can't really see the coins, through the window, I guess it doesn't matter too much. And here is the code card for the online. Please leave a comment below. If you end up redeeming one of these codes, does this code actually give you, the Ampharos, like, does it give you a coin online, or does it give you an Ampharos coin? Does it give you the same coin? I'd like to know what it does. So we'll take a closer look at that beautiful Ampharos EX promo. So a lot of people said that they might actually play this in their Miraidon EX deck, because they're playing Flaffy in it anyway, and then you can just evolve one of your Flaffies in the late game to Ampharos EX, and you can do 240 damage just for 3 energies, which is pretty good. And it's got 330 HP, so it's really it's really tanky, and it doesn't get knocked out super easily. So let's see what else has changed. Oh, okay, so these little things have changed. They had these in the Scarlet and Violet ones with Wooloo, so now they've obviously they've added Lechonk instead, saying about poison conditions, and about how you turn your Pokemon upside down when it's confused. You got the burn marker for the telling you what burn does. Asleep and paralyzed. Remember, what I always remember for asleep, your Pokemon's asleep because it's got the letters LE in there. Asleep, left, LE for left, and then paralysed, right. It's quite a weird way of remembering it, but that's how I always remember which direction they go in, and it tells you a bit about the the special conditions, and also you got a little guide just to remind people what they can do on their turn. So we got okay, at least they got still a little information about the deck. So again, you can just like pause the deck if you pause the video if you want to read what's written on the screen there, and also it shows the Lucario deck on the other side. So they may, I might want to get the Lucario deck because they can, they talk about both of them, which is pretty cool. And counters, I think, are exactly the same from Scarlet and Violet. Let's have a look at the. Oh, they don't even have unique playmats anymore. They left the playmats, like they're just gonna have the playmats be generic. But if it helps save trees, or the environment having to do like bunches of different designs and stuff, I guess it's fine. But yeah, the playmats are probably just going to be generic across all of the V Battle decks. So in fact, aside from the fact that EX cards now, these are a bit of a downgrade on the V Battle decks in my opinion. But let's have a look at the cards, because obviously you got. Although this is the only place you can get Ampharos and Lucario as promos, whereas the V Battle decks most of the time were reprints. I think the only exceptions were the Blastoise and the Venusaur. I think those were the only times that you could actually get a unique version. So maybe, actually no, we already know that Tinkaton EX and Chiampao EX are going to be in the next Battle deck. So maybe they're just doing the same, like they're just trying to encourage people to pick up these first decks, and then maybe they'll make the later decks more exciting and interesting. We'll see how it goes. It's me going a little rant there. So you get your basic energies. So as with unlike that awesome Palkia V-Star deck that I reviewed earlier, you're just going to get mostly like basic supporters like Shuffle Draw 5. Shuffle Draw 5 isn't bad. Shauna actually did see a little bit of play. Kilowattrel. Okay, let's try and get these cards so you actually guys can see them. We've got a nice Mareep. Fortunately, they're not going to probably include the new Flaffy, because it looks like what they're doing here, guys, is they're just including silver bordered cards from the Scarlet and Violet era, just to make it a bit more uniformed. And nest ball. Okay, nest balls are useful. You need nest balls for decks. And yeah, so you see, it's not the good Flaffy that gets energy out of the discard pile, unfortunately. But if you're updating your deck, you can include the Flaffy from Evolving Skies, which is really cool. Okay, so if you are a fan, I don't know whether this is exclusive to this, but this is the Miraidon that was in Scarlet and Violet base set, except for this is non-holo. So please leave a comment below. Is this non-holo Miraidon available in like the Build and Battle boxes or anywhere else, or is this exclusive to the Ampharos EX deck? I would really like to know for anyone that's like collecting master sets. So got some nice Wattrels, got a nice Staraptor, 180 damage isn't too bad, that's really good. And 50 damage snipe for Kilowattrel, that's pretty good, just doing 50 damage over and over again. You can kind of decimate your opponent's board. So yeah, just a very basic deck. Having a couple of nest balls is really good actually. Glad to see they included those. So if you need nest balls for your deck, you can pick this up. But we like to keep these decks together because these are going to be used at the Kid Stuff Toys Eastbourne Pokemon League. So if you're in the Eastbourne area, head on the Pokemon event locator and look out for the Kid Stuff Toys Eastbourne Pokemon League, and you can play with these new decks. We'll have them there this Tuesday for the V Battle Deck tournament, which is probably now going to be the EX Battle Deck. Well, we'll just call it the Battle Deck tournament because we got the V Battle decks and now we got the EX Battle decks, and by the looks of it, the power levels are kind of similar to each other. So it shouldn't be too bad just to continue calling it. So here's a Lucario deck. We'll open this up, and once again, if you end up redeeming the code card, please let us know. So again, the EX coin is exactly the same. Here is the Lucario EX. So beautiful artwork. So again, the only place you can get Lucario EX in English, I think, is from these decks. There's a few print lines. I don't know if you can see it. Like there's a line running down there, but yeah, again, these are mostly meant to be played for or just put in people's like Lucario collections and Black Star promo collections and stuff. But other than like the print line, they actually look to be in really good condition. So there's the Lucario EX, and this one has a 160 damage for 3 energies, and it does 50 damage from the bench. So, and it's a stage 1. So objectively, actually only does 160. So this one's not even one-shotting Ampharos EX. It's got 330 HP. So times 2 weakness is 320. So this Lucario is not even actually one-shotting the Oh, we got 2 code cards. That's really cool. I'm going to keep one of these for myself. So I think we got an error. That's the first time we actually got 2 code cards. So there's the code for the Lucario EX Battle Deck. That's a cool little error deck there to get one of those. So please leave a comment below if you end up redeeming that code card. So everything else should be the same. The booklets. Oh, we didn't even have a quick look through the rule book as well. The quick start rules. So they updated this again to be more in line with the the Scarlet and Violet stuff. The opponent's bench, the active spot, and things like that. The rules, some cute Pokemon there, basic Pokemon. People know those guys are basic if they've been playing the new Scarlet and Violet video games. And yeah, there's just information about things. If you want to learn how to play the game, Pokemon.com/how to play. I highly also recommend just downloading the PTCG Live app, because it teaches you a lot about the game. There's tutorials, there's quick starts, there's basic decks in there you can just get just for signing up. If you want to learn how to play the game, head to the Pokemon TCG Live app, or if you are ever at any major events, keep an eye out for the Play Lab. We had the lovely Play Lab at Pokemon Play Lab, or I think it's just the Play Lab, Pokemon Play Lab, at the European Internationals, and that was a huge success there. Lots of people learned how to play the game. I even had to go through it just because I wanted to see what they did, and they did a great job. Shout out to Lindy and the rest of the team at the Pokemon Play Lab. So beautiful little artwork on this Riolu, actually. And you got, okay, so this one has Lechonk. That's pretty cool. So it's got Lechonk, it's got Squawkabilly. Cool for families, good. Searching your deck for a bunch of Pokemon, adding them to your bench. So again, Coridon. I don't know whether this is non-holo in the build and battle boxes or whether this is exclusive to this deck. Please leave a comment below if you know whether that is an exclusive card for Scarlet and Violet, like Master Set people. So again, Nest Balls, really good. Nest Balls are about like £1 each at the moment. Energy Retrieval, Gear. Cyclizar to go with our Coridon, which is really cool. There's the Oinkologne, and yeah, just another basic kind of deck. That Rage Fist is going to be so strong though in this thing though. It's going to do 70 damage for each prize card your opponent's taken for one energy. That's it's a stage 2. It might be quite tough to get out, but that's a really strong attack. So many Pokemon wish they had an attack that strong. And wow, actually that's not bad either. 70 damage for 1 energy on the old Primeape. So yeah, just a basic kind of little deck going on there. Nothing too crazy about that. And yeah, that's the Lucario EX V Battle decks. Overall, I feel they're a slight downgrade on the V Battle decks, but the fact that, at least for these two, that the fact that you can only get these cards, for your collections, or if you're a fan of Lucario Ampharos, the only place you can actually get these is in these new decks. The only way the reason I'm saying they're outgraded is because you don't get a unique coin, but that's everything else is just pretty much the same. And the playmat, everything else is pretty much the same as the V Battle deck. So going forward, Chimpao EX and Tingatong EX are much stronger EX cards, I think, in general. So they will be better. Maybe the decks will get slightly better as time goes on, but maybe they're just easing people into the first few decks. But I'd love to know what you think. As we're talking about Scarlet and Violet, let's just, for a bit of fun, we're also going to open a Scarlet and Violet booster pack just to round off the video. So please leave a comment below. What do you think of the new EX battle decks? Do you feel that they are an improvement? They're about the same as the V battle decks? Do you think it's just literally like a coat of paint? They're effectively nothing's changed? I would love to know what you think about the new decks. Guess that energy at home. Let's go with a grass energy. Psychic. So we've got a nice basic energy, a Toadskull, a Rotom, Chansey, Rare Candy, Arvin, Cacturn, Messagosa, Wattrel, Staraptor, and a Indeedee Holo. I always love the artwork on this card. But yeah, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the new, the new EX battle decks. And yes, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all. Thank you to these lovely people. They get exclusive market updates, Japanese buying guide videos, how to grade your cards directly with PSA, and all sorts. Please click the link below and check out the PlaySkape Games Patreon, and I'll see you very soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.